Leave a bicycle out in the rain and watch it rust, or throw raw ingredients onto a hot pan, you are watching a microscopic war. These events are driven by chemical reactions. Mastering the equations behind these changes represents exactly 5 marks on your board exam. We are going to secure those marks right now. And if you want to study the rest of this chapter and every Class 10 science topic, you can find them at Seekhnga.online, where individual chapters are 9 rupees. A chemical reaction is a permanent transformation. The original substances, the reactants, are consumed. In their place, new products appear, carrying their own distinct physical properties. Elements reorganize by breaking existing bonds and forming new ones. Because the atomic structure changes, the resulting substance behaves differently than the ingredients used to make it. Understanding this reorganization allows you to predict how matter will behave. Decoding these patterns is the first step toward a top score in your science exam. To study these changes, we use a specific language. Instead of writing out magnesium plus oxygen yields magnesium oxide, we use a symbol equation. Mg plus O2 forms MgO. This language follows the law of conservation of mass. If you put 10 apples into a box and shake it, you will still have 10 apples. Atoms are the same. They are never created or destroyed, only rearranged. Look at our magnesium equation. On the left side, we have 2 oxygen atoms. On the right, we only have 1. An atom cannot vanish. We use the hit and trial method to fix this. By placing a coefficient of 2 in front of the magnesium on the left and a 2 in front of the magnesium oxide on the right, the count matches. We now have exactly 2 magnesium and 2 oxygen atoms on both sides. Balancing equations is a requirement of the laws of physics. Mastering this skill accounts for 2 to 3 marks on the board exam. Direct conversational notes, practice questions, and the rest of this module, you can find them on Seekhnga.online for 9 rupees. For access to every subject, we offer a monthly subscription for 100 rupees. You can find the link in the description to access the platform. While there are millions of possible chemical reactions, atoms generally rearrange themselves into 5 specific patterns. First is the combination reaction. 2 or more substances combine to form one product. A plus B becomes AB. The opposite is a decomposition reaction. One compound breaks into separate elements. This often requires energy, like heat or electricity, to force the substances apart. Third is a displacement reaction. A more reactive element displaces a less reactive element from its compound and takes place. Fourth is the double displacement reaction. 2 compounds exchange their ions. This often results in the formation of a precipitate, a solid that separates from the liquid. Finally, the redox reaction involves oxidation and reduction happening at the same time. Remember the acronym OIL-RIG. Oxidation is loss of electrons or gain of oxygen. Reduction is gain of electrons or loss of oxygen. These 5 patterns provide a systematic way to categorize and solve complex exam questions. Atoms are too small to see, so how do we verify that these partner swaps are actually taking place? Chemical changes leave physical evidence. One indicator is a change in color. If you place an iron nail in blue copper sulfate, the liquid turns green as iron sulfate forms and copper deposits on the nail. Other signs include the evolution of a gas, visible as bubbles, and a change in temperature, which you can measure as the reaction generates or absorbs heat. You might also observe a change in the state of matter, or the formation of a precipitate, a solid that settles at the bottom of the container. Combining these physical indicators with balanced equations creates a rigorous strategy for your board exam. To test these concepts with real exam questions,